All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar. Actually live, this is not green screen. Yeah, so those of you new to the Donut Shop, this is a weekday morning, just social gathering to be part of something, check in, have random conversations, that sort of thing. A way of feeling connected and being connected during this time when people are trying to be forced apart. And Helen is here! Hello, Helen, the hugger is here. Helen hug. I like your hugs, Helen. Thank you for being a hugger. I grew up in a family of huggers. So, I appreciate the power and the beauty of a hug. Hey, Katie. Good morning. How are you today? We are Thursday. Oh, well, yeah, hey, Alan. Good morning. How are you? How are the bees? Are they getting ready? Is the goldenrod blooming up by you yet, Alan? Up there in the Denver area? I haven't seen any goldenrod blooming around here in Houston yet, but other places are reporting it bloomed. So, I'm kind of excited. Mine is close. But soon. Hey, Charles. Hey, Jonathan. Morning. It's another beautiful day. Oh, it is so nice out. Ooh, I got some wasp nests I need to take care of. But, yeah. I'm glad I'm back outside. Yeah. It's nice being outside. It's just a tad warmer today than yesterday, but that's okay. And we'll see what next week, tomorrow brings in the following week. There's supposed to be rain a lot next week, but I think it's too early to tell. Oh, cool. Okay, Jonathan, goldenrod is blooming on the Red River. Nice. I always like seeing the Red River because it either means I'm on my way up to Minnesota and I get to see my family, or I'm on my way home from Minnesota and I will soon have a refrigerator filled with the foods I like. So there's that. So it's like the transition. It's like the adventure begins. You know, you're leaving the safe boundaries of Texas and heading into the wasteland of the United States, or vice versa. You are leaving the wasteland of the United States and returning to the sanctuary of Texas. Cool. Another goldenrod report up in Woodville. Good morning, Carol. Nice. Hey, Bernice. Good morning. Here's some coffee for Bernice. But yeah, the goldenrod is blooming. The cool weather will be here soon. Jonathan, the Red River is cool because the shifting sandbars trick you into thinking you're lost. I can believe that. Okay, that's something that has kind of one of the really different experiences between the rivers here in Texas and the rivers up in Minnesota. Up in Minnesota, the rivers are all rock and gravel, and there'll be gravel bars, but the gravel bars don't shift. It takes a lot to move several tons of gravel. Whereas here, Spring Creek, the Red River, Trinity River, San Jacinto River, the sandbars just come and go at will. Okay, Helen, we're having a lovely day of rain and scattered thunderstorms. I could go for a thunderstorm. All right, Alan, no goldenrod in my area. Lots of snow on the prairie. Bees are fair to good. Went interesting yesterday. Okay. Hey, Diane. Good morning. Ooh. Jonathan, I always wanted to run the Red River all the way down to the Gulf. Now that would be cool. We talking in like an airboat, a John boat, a canoe. If you ever decide to do it in a canoe, talk to me. I love these long adventures like that. A new person. Good morning, Laura, and welcome to the Donut Shop. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, and we have random conversations every morning here. Hope you like it. And I'm drinking bad coffee, unfortunately, but I will fix that soon. But everyone say good morning to Laura. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey, Cinnamon. How are you today? How are the kitties? Sarah, how's the baby? Good morning, Sarah. All right, Jonathan, you are speaking my language, the canoe. And yeah, so I have a lead on a canoe for Mrs. Weather and I. Over at down 45 from us here. We're in Spring. They're in the Woodlands, but in the Woodlands there is Southwest Paddle Sports, and they have a 60-pound Winoa Stillwater canoe tandem for like 700 and something bucks. So I really need to sell my kayak so I can get that. Though the kayak, is not a $700. Well, it was a $700 kayak. It's obviously not one now. I'm thinking probably 300. Then that will go there. All right. People are saying good morning. All right, Jennifer. If we kayak down the Red, could we dub ourselves Chirpy's Flotilla? I think he'd be okay with that. I think Flotilla. I guess Flotilla would be better than Armada. Yeah, I think Flotilla. Flotilla has a friendlier cast to it. Yep. I didn't bring the doggy treats out. All right, Ellen. I need to double check spelling. I went into Hives yesterday. We got 1 inch of rain yesterday morning. Holy moly! No, that's a lot. Wait a minute. There's 2 dogs there. There's 2 dogs barking. That ain't a good sign. I'm having flashbacks to Kool-Aid. There is something walking behind the fence. Oh, that's a person. Okay. All right, how about a canoe trip down the Red River for the tribe? That would be sweet. I don't know when I'll possibly have time, but we can hope. We can hope. Laura, the Canadians are back in. All right, good morning, tribe. Kids are all back to school today. 3 different schools and the different school boards. Potato Puppy is very upset that the big yellow thing took his boy away. You just have to tell Potato the boy will return. Oh my, Cinnamon, I want to kayak, but I morph into a lobster. That would be a problem. And, they do make the sunblock clothing. Academy has it, relatively cheap, but still, yeah. Sunburns hurt. Sarah, okay, she's right here snoozing, and we're glad to be catching the donut shop. Miss y'all, hope everyone is doing well. There's a few cases of COVID floating around, and some surgeries, and, the usual donut shop, a mixture of happiness, joy, and prayers. Prayers. And it's good the baby is doing all right. I still, on my desktop, on my other computer, I still have the song sitting there, because I don't know where I should file it. I try and keep things fairly well organized and filed on my computer, but some things I don't know where they would belong, so I just procrastinate and don't put them anywhere. Hey, Alicia, good morning. Hey, Jill. Flowers and coffee. The floating tribe. We all float down here. Sorry, couldn't resist. Okay, BJ, 2 questions. When getting ready to winterize, do I need to cut back peppermint and spearmint? Also, I have 80-inch lamb quarters. Will they die out? Do I need to cut them down or completely out? Okay, good questions there. Just cut things back down to ground level. You don't have to take out the roots. Leave the roots in the ground. They will decompose and fertilize the roots. And if you really want them, if you can mulch the lamb's quarter and the peppermint and the spearmint, chop it up, that would be good, and just put it back on the beds, or at the very least, when you cut it at the ground level, put it in your compost pile, let it decompose back into soil, and then add that soil back to the beds, later on. But yeah, cut it back, cut it down, don't pull it out. Like I said, you want to leave the roots in the ground, because at least in the mint and the spearmint, they will continue to grow next year, most likely. And with the lamb's quarter, you want that organic matter in the soil. Yeah, Chirpy sounds angry this morning. I think Chirpy needs a throat lozenge. No, that's the dog. Hey, Nicole. Good morning. Yep, must be a fiberglass one at 60 pounds. You will need a Jolly Rogers to raise once you get it. I have 2 different versions of the Jolly Rogers flag, so I'm ready on that front. Gotta be a pirate. Let's see, Jennifer, how are your neighbors? Hopefully they're recovering from their trauma. Yeah, so we took them out for supper last Saturday and just had a very, very nice time. Like I said, the wife is due the first week in December, so that adds to the stress. But they are very happy because neither of them are from the United States. They're both green carded. But one is the wife, Claudia, is from Peru, and Anthony, the husband, is from England or the UK. But they making their lives here in Texas, which means they have no family around them. And so we've told them we've, unofficially adopted them, and, we'll be the aunt and uncle that live next door that will take care of the kids and help them in any way possible. The other thing that's going on is all the neighbors now have all sorts of security cameras up. So waving at the security camera. Yeah, so we are, everything. This isn't the only video going out being recorded right now. Everyone now has video cameras. So they're frustrated. And like I said, part of it was a vehicle that was less than a year old that was wrecked by the unlicensed driver, and then the house being broken into. He is using this opportunity. He had a Ford Explorer. It was a Ford Explorer that got totaled. But he's really liking the RAV4. And he's thinking maybe as much as he liked the Ford Explorer, the RAV4 has better long-term viability. And so maybe it's a sign that, hey, maybe I should get the RAV4. I told him I would sell him my 4Runner, and then I would get a RAV4 because he's going to need the space for family and so forth. But his wife said no, and my wife said no, and so be it. Anyway. Okay, Helen, brother has 2 canoes that are repaired, repainted. Maybe we can go out later this month. That would be sweet. Man, like I said, basically, so I'll be in San Antonio this weekend teaching. And then from there on out, I'm not only teaching on weekends, but I'm also teaching during the week. Oh, the podcast I did for the Science Museum, Houston Museum of Natural Science? Natural history, whatever, the dinosaurs. Did that yesterday. It was supposed to go 30 minutes, and an hour and 10 minutes into it, the host said, "Oh my God, we're like 40 minutes over." It's like, yeah, but we're having fun, right? And he said, "Okay," and but yeah, it ended up being kind of long. But they will be posting it. He's going to try and get it out tomorrow, he said, but it might be next week. We're going to see if we can add some special effects. Because I did some things that would be better if we had special effects. But I don't know if it's possible or not. We'll see. Anyhow. Hey, Dina. Good morning. Dina, yep. The first class, yeah. So if you hop over to the Medicine Man Plant Co., the Learn tab, down. Oh, it's not up there yet. No, it's over on the Foraging Texas. Okay. Anyway. The September 28th, doing the wild plant infused pasta class at the Houston Botanic Gardens. So we are starting up all sorts of cool stuff going on at the Houston Botanic Garden. Ooh, there's an awesome canoe kayak shop in Farmville, Virginia. Neat. I'll have to go to Virginia. Part of me is I'm thinking, if I brought the kayak up to Minnesota and then donate it to the Timber Bay, the organization that my brother works for, there would be good karma involved in that. But unfortunately right now, karma is good, but money is is a little higher priority. Oh well. Laura, I'm sure Potato will spend all day at the window. He's a COVID puppy, so people leaving is new to him. Yeah. He will be one happy puppy when the big thing returns him. Returns the boy. You might have to try and get that on video. And then years later, you can reminisce about it. Hey, Kimberlyn, good morning. Yep, Katie got it. We all float down here. I like doing that. It freaks my daughter out. She likes horror movies, but it kind of hit her the wrong way. Hey, Henry, good morning. C. James McMurray, hello, hello. So you're going to make Acorn Beer, C. James, CJM? It looks pretty straightforward. I mean, with the amount of starch in it, it should be pretty good. And the leaching part is is somewhat of a problematic. And yesterday I posted the whole, how to use acorns sort of thing, and there are a number of people that were dismayed to really upset that the amount of water it takes to leach the tannic acid out of the acorns, and they thought it was wasteful and we should just stick to flour, because apparently flour doesn't use any water in the growing, milling, transportation of it. Anyhow. Kimberlyn, what did I miss? Just recapping and giving an update on my neighbors who last week, they can probably hear me. Anyway, yeah, so on the Monday of last week, the husband was hit by a person without any insurance, and his 1-year-old Ford Explorer was totaled. He was okay. Thank God he was okay. But the car was just completely smashed up. And then the next day, while they were at work, someone broke into their house and stole stuff and completely ransacked the house, emptied every drawer, just made a mess of things, and stole some stuff. And so it was just like wham bam, and not good. So emotionally, they were in a bad spot yesterday. Or last week. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hugs to neighbors. We are unruly cousins. Yep. Hey, Julie. You're back. You'd been gone for a few days. All right, Jonathan. There is a good story about the one time the Union Army sent a paddle boat up the Red. Long story short, Union paddle boat runs aground on a sandbar. The Union boat is then surrounded by Confederates. A Union team snuck out and went to retrieve reinforcements. The reinforcements went upriver and blew up a dam, allowing the Red River to rise enough to float the boat enough to turn around and never return. Now that's interesting. Clever. Okay, Laura, I know this is weird, but last evening I sat out in my backyard and watched a blue indigo hunt that had been hanging around. He is over 7 feet long. Okay, this is a snake. That's awesome. The blue indigos are gorgeous. Was it after toads or June bugs or cicadas or what? But heck no, I'd be there. Both me and the kids would be out going, whoa, snake. Get it. Yeah! Sort of thing, because, circle of life. I wish you were the Carplet's uncle next door. I wish I was next door to you. You guys have cool stuff, and you have llamas, and you have land, and that would mean I too have land. I probably wouldn't have llamas in it. I could see myself having an emu, though. If I had the land, just for the amusement factor, I think I'd go with an emu. Ooh, okay. Speaking of car cameras, which car cams have you tried? I absolutely love my car camera. Just a second here, and I'll bring it up here, Ellen. Amazon, because it has the ability. It's a 2-camera system. It has one that mounts in the front and one that mounts in the rear, and they're wired together. And I ended up installing them in all the vehicles. All right. Couldn't find that page. It's no longer made. Okay, sorry. So it's an Aukey. Let me try this. Let me hold on here. AUKEY-cam. Okay. But after spending a lot of time with reviews, it doesn't seem to be there anymore. Oh wait, no, that's not it. It pretty much looks like it, though. I wonder if it's just the... It might have been that the Oki brand was just one of those random Chinese things, because these look like it. Where was it? This one. Okay. This looks identical to the one I have, down to the buttons and everything. Come on. Come on. Now let me try this here. Whoop, what's going on here? Okay. Can I share screen? Share. Share screen. Window. Nope. Oh, wait, Brave tab. Here we go. Here we go. Share. Okay. So the one I have, it's like a clone of this. It looks like there might have been just be, one company that makes a bunch of cameras, and then different people can slap their name on it. But what I like about this is, so the rear camera has a wire that you run through, under the carpet and so forth, to the main camera. All the recording is done on the front camera. I have it wired, well, it comes with a 12 volt, cigarette lighter plug, so you plug it into there, so it automatically comes on every time you start the car. Being a person with trust issues, I actually have it wired into the same fuse on the fuse box that controls the driver's side seat, because the driver's side seat, it's an electric seat and it moves around. That's always hot, that's always live. So since I'm tapped into that, the camera is always live. So even when I'm parked, the front and rear cameras are recording. Every 10 minutes, it starts recording over the video. But if there's any sort of shock, it has a G-force sensor in it, that if anything, hits the vehicle, or the vehicle experiences G-forces above what you can set. You can program different levels. It locks in the previous 10 seconds and forward, basically until the G-forces stop. That's the main thing. There's a little SD card over here that every so often you pop out and just reformat, delete it, because if you hit a bumpy road, that can sometimes be enough to trigger the G-force sensor. And so every so often once a month I have to clean out just the random quasi G-force locked in videos. So there's be a bunch of 10-second things there. So, but yeah, I really like that enough that I have it on each vehicle. And I took the extra step of wiring it into the electrical system of the car so that it's always going. Now, one thing I did find, because it is constantly doing that, it is constantly working on the battery. So when I have to leave the car parked for a week, say I'm traveling, I drive to the airport, I leave the car there, and I come back a week later, I found that while I have the camera and two radios, a shortwave radio and a CB radio, all hardwired into the electrical system, and unfortunately they all three have phantom draws, so all three are constantly taking some energy from the battery. So for long-term storage of the vehicle, like more than 4 days, I do have to unplug the camera and the radios and stuff like that. But as far as the sense of security, very, very, very nice. Okay, we talked all about that a lot. Hey Carol, good morning. Yeah, it's strange to be on surveillance 24/7. And I don't know how I feel about that either. It's one of those things that the idea of having to do that, or feeling the need to do that, is really depressing. But at the same time, if something were to happen, then it's like, whew, we got something. So I don't know. Yep, the RAV4 is awesome, and it gets twice the mileage of my 4Runner. And considering, I'll put 500 miles on the 4Runner every week or more, it's adding up now. Back when the gas was cheap, it wasn't so bad. But yeah, if I knew now what was going to happen in my life back when I bought the 4Runner, I would have bought the RAV4. I had a 97. I had the first RAV4 that came out, and I loved it. if I could have one of my vehicles back, it would be that RAV4. Stick shift, full-time four-wheel drive, two-door version, sweet, sweet, sweet. Just a little me pod, and away I'd go. Anywho, all right. Okay, Helen, hubby and I got an HOA, Homeowners Association letter telling us to take care of our weeds. I'm wondering how they could see the weeds in my jungle of bee balm, mints, flowering ground cover, and other flowers. Yeah, you know, they considered those things to be weeds. Yep. Hey, Monica. Wave back. Hey, Tim. Good morning. Yeah, Jill, I have a RAV4 and absolutely love it. Lots of room. And now with the kids leaving, and if it were just my vehicle alone, I would take out the rear seats completely, even on the two-door. Well, they don't make a two-door anymore. But yeah, I would empty it of just me, and then I'd have my camping gear and my teaching gear and all that in there, and away I'd go, and that would be sweet. Hey, Holly. Good morning. Roxana, hello. Oh man, Kiri, I used to have a blue RAV4, had it 3.5 years, rear-ended 3 times, totaled. Yowza. Okay, update on Jimmy. Jimmy is doing better, still not sure what happened. Next theory is cardiac issues. He will be coming home tomorrow or Saturday. Yay! He's still wobbly and will have physical therapy and OT, occupational therapy. Thank you all for the prayers. He's still in prayer. Still going. Lord, take care of Jimmy and those who care for Jimmy and are taking care of Jimmy. Because, yeah, we need to know what happened here. As he was 46, you said? And had, like, the stroke or something going on? Scary. Cinnamon. Oh, I've been looking at dash cams. I've been wondering what others have. Yeah, like I said, I have the Alki. So, okay, here's the thing. Important thing with dash cams in Texas. It gets really hot here. You have 2 options for dash cam. Well, okay, along with being plugged in, the dash cams also have either a battery to run a while. So after you turn off the car, the camera goes for a little bit longer off either a battery or a capacitor. And the batteries are good in temperate and cooler weathers. But in the hot Texas weather, like when your dash cam is sitting up there in the window, you're parked in the sun, that dash cam is going to get hot. It's going to get, 120 degrees. And that basically chews up and spits out batteries. So in the southern areas, you want to get a dash cam that runs on a capacitor. The capacitors are not affected by temperature the way the batteries are. So when you're looking in Texas at dash cams, go with the dash cam that has the capacitor in it, not the battery. Okay? Important step there. That's one of the things I learned in my research. And so I want all of ours have the capacitors for the continued use after you turn off the car for a while, because they figure after you park in something, there's still a chance something might happen. It doesn't go, I think, maybe more than like 5 minutes, but it's still something in there. But they have that charge in there. And in hot areas, you want the capacitor. All right. Ooh, special effects like a T-Rex horn? Almost, because we did some time traveling, sort of thing. And so they're going to see if they can make the thing go wavy, because that would be funny. Hey, Ula, good morning. Oh, man, okay, see, James, heck yeah, I'm going to try. I work for a brewery. I got to try it, and you can just go with James. Okay, James, cool. Which brewery, man, do you work for? Okay, what about back of the toilet for acorns? Yeah, that's what a lot of people, well, I won't say a lot of people, that's what a number of really environmentally friendly people do. I will warn you, there is a good chance that the tannic acids will stain the porcelain, and so you may have to, after it's all done, get some of the really high potency hydrogen fluoride gel based stain remover for the toilet. Yeah, I feel bad from they just had, I mean, it was just like bang, bang. Yeah, it was not good. Not good at all. But like I said, we went out. We had a very nice supper with them on Saturday. We took them out for Chinese food. We offered the choice of Cajun or Chinese, and they both said Chinese. And of course, that's what Mrs. Weather wants too. So we took them to our favorite Chinese restaurant, and the waiter doted over them, because pregnant. It was good. It was good. We like them. We like them a lot. We've always been blessed with good neighbors, and that makes such a difference in one's life. Okay, Cinnamon, I will let you know mine has awesome video, streams to my phone, has a SD card, auto comes on when I get in, I can turn it on from the house and see the neighbors. Ooh, sweet. Alright, good morning, April. Boop. So, when the word poop comes up, we drink. Oh, Mom and Dad are here. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful, dry, sunny morning. Bacon and eggs for breakfast. I got a package of bacon, like defrosted in the refrigerator. I just haven't had a chance to make it yet. Oh man, Dad, I want some of your bacon. Bacon and fried egg with a slightly runny yolk and some toast slathered in butter. A glass of orange juice and a big old thing of coffee. Now we're talking. Ooh, I pass emus and a llama to get to town. Love living in the country. Cool. I want an emu. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Oh yeah, emus are mean. I understand that, but they're cool nonetheless. I guess part of me egotistically thinks I could win over the emu and we can like strut around badass like. Yeah, badass emu and Dr. Merriweather going around. Oh cool, Laura, probably hunting toads. The blue indigo is hunting toads. I was filming him hoping to catch him when he got a toad, but no such luck. Bummer. Ooh, yeah, I keep meaning to post a pic. Mo is doing okay. He's pretty tall now, and then the second stalk is also up there. He's a little pale though. He's a little pale. I'm wondering if he's starting to run into nutrient issues. Oops. So I'm hoping, I'm checking on him, I'm talking to him, I'm going, go Mo, go. But yeah, I need to get a picture of him up. Oh, yes, good morning, tribe. Missed yesterday due to getting lab work drawn, getting ready for second doctor's visit in the Big D today. Eyes and dental. Okay, checkup time. So nothing serious. Just a checkup. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if they're all mean. Like if I get a baby emu and get it used to, being fed by me, and maybe I can be there when it's hatching. So the first thing it says is this. Maybe it would bond with me. All right, Alicia, my brother's best friend growing up had a farm, and I got chased, and they tried to murder me. I can watch them from afar. Emus or llamas? A llama. All right, let's see. Yeah, there is that. It'd definitely be recording all of Houston potholes. So Vincent said he met an emu, and it was nice. He even pet it. So apparently murderous emus skip a generation. Okay, so I need to find a murderous emu and then abduct one of its babies and hope for the best. All right, what's this here? They used to have emus over at the Pythian home over here in Weatherford. Wonder what happened to them. They were delicious. Yep, I also suffer from hypervigilance. It's a trauma response. It definitely is. It definitely is. It's kind of the once bitten, twice shy. Ooh, Diane. One Christmas, I got us all dash cams. A couple of years ago, my son's car was totaled by a guy who ran a stop sign. Son, okay. Car totaled. Always have a dash cam. Yep. And especially in Houston, there's like 55%. Some really big percentage of people actually have no insurance. And so it just gets, the more data you can have on your side, the better off you are. Chad, I had a game camera at my other house in the woods and watched someone pull up and steal pressure water, ladders, and gas can. Oh, that sucks. Man, people. Hey, Alexi. Good morning, dancing queen. Hey, Alicia. Okay, Jimmy is 45. Good. Actually, terrible. But hopefully, because he's young and healthy, like you said, he will recover quickly from this. Okay, Jonathan, do you remember the Suzuki X90? If Mrs. get a Del Sol, an X90 would be sweet parked next to it. The X90 is basically a Suzuki Sidekick Samurai with a couple of bodies with the T-tops and trunk. Sweet! Okay, I don't remember the X90. I remember the Suzuki Sidekick and the Samurai. But, cool. Hey, it's David Clark! How you doing? It's been a while, man. Welcome back to the donut shop. Hang around this time. Okay, S. Loved my RAV4 until they changed the body style a few years ago, squished the back end and made it look dorky. Seems to be returning to a better design, so when I trade my Sequoia, the RAV4 will be on my radar. Yep. And I will say, so they changed the RAV4 in 2019 again, and it looks really nice from the outside. On the inside, it was a little more, like the driver's seat, it was a little more tight for me. I had the leg room, but it just felt tight, and there really wasn't a good spot for my radios, was my main thing against it. But now with the gas mileage and so forth, and I would make the radios work. There would just be less space over in the passenger side. Is it a flux capacitor? No. You know what it is, Laura. It's an oscillator overthruster. And flux capacitors are passé. Go with an oscillator overthruster. A buddy of mine invented it. Favorite game to play favorite Texas game to play in summer is Will It Melt, where you put random items on the dash and see if it melts. Yes. Oh, cool. Buffalo Bayou Brewing Company. I need to swing by there sometime. Beer. Ooh, I got to keep an eye on the time. All right, Kiri, the Toyota dealership in Del Rio still occasionally sends me letters that they need my RAV4. Before 2020 offered me a crazy amount. That amount being offered has really dropped. They need to update their records. I no longer have it. Yep. You'd think Carfax or something would mention that. Hey, Evie. All right, I'm going to zoom through here. In Korea, every car has one being a dash cam, and it gets hit there. Now I'm wondering what cam they use. Good question. Emus are delicious. Cool. I've had ostrich. I have not had emu. I suspect they are similar. Got to have TOE jam with breakfast. Tangerine, orange, and elderberry. Granddaughter brought me some from Loretta Lynn's ranch. Oh, cool. Oh my, Darlene, that's a way to start a day. Got out of bed this morning in the dark and stepped on a small frog. Ew. Yeah, that's definitely ew level. Okay, let me just dump here. Okay, cool thing. I need to cliffhanger. I got a package from Wazoo Survival. It's something new they made. And I'm going to open that up and show you tomorrow. So tomorrow you got to be here to see the really cool thing that Wazoo Survival has. So Nick, if you're out there, you're probably wondering why I haven't talked about it yet, because it actually came in the mail on Tuesday. And it's just because I've been so busy. But yeah, Friday, going to open a package. Now it's time for the group take. Yay! Group take. Okay, for those of you new here, just a reminder, my real job is I am the chemist herbalist for Medicine Man Plant Co. Medicine Man Plant Co. Ancient Plants for Modern Issues. And so part of the morning show is the group take, where we take our supplements. So starting with the immune pill. Yep, one more. Yep, Henry, I suspect you do, because they already sent the email out about it, but it's just so cool, I want to show it. The brain pill. And part of the brain pill, you got to smell the brain pill. Because it smells good. It smells like childhood pizza parlor to me. And rituals are important. Prediction. The package will already sneak open tomorrow. Nope. You can see it. Hold on here. It is still sealed. It's still sealed, and it will remain sealed until tomorrow. The liver pill. Milk thistle, burdock root, a little bit of flaxseed to make them more bioavailable. Nom 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 nom. The uric acid pill. Luckily, I don't have an issue with uric acid buildup in my joints. The blood pressure pill. Soon it will be available again. When I take one. So the normal dose of the blood pressure pill is 3, but I already have naturally low blood pressure, so I only take 1 because of some of the really superpowered antioxidants in it. Help with other things too. The Serenity pill. Again, one I don't need. I'm boring when I'm serene. I'd rather be hyperactive, slightly panicked, and really effective. The libido pill. Yeah, I'm on probation there. And of course, the Stonebreaker pill. Stonebreaker. Whoop. All right. Yep. Yeah, the Serenity pill, it's a wonderful flavor, and like I said, the nutmeg is great. But I've spent, decades honing my edge and my anxieties and stuff to make me accomplish lots of stuff. And so I'm actually a little afraid of the Serenity pill. That it will reduce my superpowers, because it really does chill people out. And I'm not a chill dude. It's just the way I am. Okay, Jolene, so could there be one to raise blood pressure? Yeah, I don't have one. And send me a direct message, because this has actually come up from some other people too. And I dug up a list of herbs that help increase blood pressure, and I can send that to you too. Okay, James, let me know if you ever swing by. I work in the QA/QC lab. Sweet. Oh, yes, Jonathan. I'll never forget the look on Doc's face when he realized he was holding a bag of red dirt after he proclaimed moon soil on a live broadcast. And that was not my fault. The Exolith Labs sent me the wrong stuff. They sent me the Martian soil, not the moon soil. Oh, boy. Now I do want to pre-open it, but nope, I said I wouldn't, so. Okay. Oh, holy moly. Okay, it's 8:01. All right, tribe, it is time to get to work. I'd rather talk with you, but I can't. I got to get going. So, Mom, Dad, love you. See you soon. Really excited about that, even though it means Miniweather will be gone from my life. Oh, man, I'm going to be a wreck in about 2 weeks, just so you know. We are down to where we kind of know how many minutes are left with Miniweather. Not good. Anyway, Helen hug, thank you. But Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, absolutely love you. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good one. End broadcast.